Hi friends, in this video I'll be solving some simultaneous equation using elimination method. Basically, I'll show you how to apply elimination method when solving simultaneous equation. And one thing that you guys actually need to understand is that if you're talking about comparing coefficient method, it's still the same thing as elimination method. So I'm having three questions here which I'm going to solve two, and you'll be the one to solve the third question. Now the first thing I need to do is that I'm given two linear equations here. So the first thing that I must do here is that let's call this one equation 1, right? So, equation 1, and this is actually equation 2. So first thing we need to understand is that this actually linear equation that is involving two unknown. So in this case, I'm given variable x and variable y. So in order for me to get x, I must eliminate y. And in order for me to get y, I must eliminate x. So the first thing I'm going to say is that to solve for x, right? To solve for x, right? So I'm going to what? To eliminate y. To solve for x, I'm going to eliminate y. That's what I'm going to do. So how can I eliminate y if I want to solve for x? First thing I need to do is that the coefficient of x here is 2 and that of the x here is actually 5. So the coefficient of y here is 3 and that of y here is actually 2. So what I'm going to do is that since I'm going to eliminate y, that means I must balance their coefficient. I must balance the coefficient. The coefficient of y here, I must balance it. So in order for me to balance the coefficient of y, I need to multiply y, the coefficient of y here, every number here by what? By 2. Then I will multiply every coefficient here by what? By 3. Right? So the reason why I'm multiplying this is that I want to balance the coefficient of y here and also the coefficient of y here so that I can either add or subtract them. So now what we're going to do now is that 2 multiplied by 2, that's actually 4x, right? 2 multiplied by 6, that's actually plus 6y equals to, that's 14. Then the second one, that's actually 15x, right? Minus 6y equals to, that's 24. Right? So now if you look at this very well now, if you look at the coefficient of y here, it is actually balanced, right? So the coefficient of y is actually balanced. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add it. I'm going to add them together since I'm having addition here and also subtraction here. So adding them together is going to, to eliminate these two coefficients of y. These two, let me just call it variable of y. So here I'm going to add it with, I'm going to add them together. So adding them together here, I'm having 4x plus 15x, that's actually 19x, right? Then plus 6y, plus times minus is minus, plus 6y minus 6y, that's they will cancel out, right? Then is equal to 14 plus 24. So present 14 plus 24 here now, I'm going to have it to be what? To be, that's actually, that's 14 plus 24, that should be 38, right? So this is actually 38. Then I should just go ahead and divide both sides by 19. Dividing both sides by 19, what am I going to have? I'm going to have my x to be equals to, that's 2, right? That's 2. So let me just verify it. Exactly. So x is equals to 2. So now the second thing I'm going to do is that I can actually go ahead and substitute the value of x into equation 1 or equation 2 and I'll get the value of y. But I'm using elimination method. That means to solve for x, I must eliminate y. Now to solve for y, for y, I will eliminate what? I will eliminate x, exactly. To solve for y now, I'm going to eliminate x. So eliminating x in this case, I'm going to check the coefficient of x here is 2 and the coefficient of x here is actually 5. Then I must balance the coefficient by what? By just multiplying everything here by what? By 5 and multiplying everything here by what? By 2. So here I'm going to have to be 2x plus 3y equals to what? 7. Then I'm going to multiply by what? By 5, exactly. I'm going to multiply everything here by what? By 5. Then the second one, I'm having 5x minus 2y equals to what? 8. Then I'm going to multiply this one by what? Everything here by what? By 2, exactly. The coefficient here, I'll use to multiply this, and the coefficient here, I'll use to multiply this. Why? The reason is that by the time I multiply this by 5 by 2, that's 10, and 2 by 5, that's what? That's 10. So the coefficient is what? Is balanced. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is that, let me just go ahead and simplify this. Simplifying this, I'm going to have to what? That's 10x, right? 10x plus that's 15y, right? Then equals to what? 35. Then in this case, I'm going to have 10x again, then minus that's 4y equals to what? That's actually 16. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to subtract. Since this is positive and this is positive, so subtracting them, what am I going to have? I'm going to have it to be, that's actually 10x minus 10x, that's 0, right? Then plus 15y minus times minus is plus, that's actually 19y equal 35 minus 16. 35 minus 16, that should give me something like, that's 19 again, right? So if I should divide both by 19, divide both by 19, it shows that in this case my y is equal to what? 1, right? So simply therefore y is equal to 1 and also what? S is equal to what? 2. So that's just it. So this question is basically equation in two unknown. So the two unknown is x and y. So after that, let's just move to this second question. Solving the second question, I will have the same thing. I will multiply this by what? By 3 and multiply this by what? By 5. Let's say I want to get the value of u now. I want to get the value of v. I will multiply this by this. Look at this. 3 multiplied by 5, that's actually 15u, right? Then plus 18v, right? Equals to 24 times 3, that's 72. This is my first equation, right? The next one, that's 15u. You multiply 5 multiplied by 3 is 15u, right? Plus again, we're going to have 25v equals to what? 18 multiplied by 5. That's actually 90 exactly. So now in this case, we are going to subtract. Subtracting them, this and this you cancel out. Then we are going to have this to what? To be 18 minus what? 25. 18 minus 25 actually, that's minus 7v equals to, similarly again, 72 minus 90. 72 minus 90 is actually minus 18. Right? So here we simply have divide by 7. You divide by 7, then our v is equal 18 divided by what? 7. Exactly. So what's the next step? The next thing now, since I've gotten the value of v, then the next thing I'm going to do is that to solve for what? For u, I'm going to eliminate my v. Right? So similarly, I'm going to pick the coefficient here. So that means I'll be multiplying this by what? By, that's actually, let me band this up for now. I'll be multiplying this side out by 5 and this side out by 6 now. Then 5 multiplied by 5, that's actually 25u, right? Then plus 30v, right, is equals to 24 times multiplied by, that's 5, that's actually 120, right? 120. Then let's go ahead and multiply by 6 again. That's 3 multiplied by 6, that's actually 18, that's 18u plus 30v again, then is equal to 18 multiplied by 6. That's 128. Right? So here I can actually subtract, since both of them are what? Are addition, they are positive. So here this and this will cancel out. Then I'm going to have 25 minus 18. I'm going to have 25 minus 18, that's giving something like 7, right? So this is 7u equals to, that's 120 minus 128. Let's see what's going, that's actually 12. So let me just divide out by 7. So this cancels this. I'm going to have my u to be equals to 12 divided by 7. So therefore u equals to 12 divided by 7 and v equals to what? 18 divided by what? 7. So that's just how to use elimination method. You just have to compare the coefficient of the variable that you want to solve for. So now just kindly solve this third question using the elimination method and drop your answer in the comment section below. I'll be there to reply you. So if you enjoyed this video, do well to click on the subscription button and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.